The channel is live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Adventure on So Many Levels. We're going to play Daggerheart.
Daggerheart!
Daggerheart. Daggerheart.
Specifically, we are continuing our Beast Feast campaign. I am Christiana Ellis, the Game Master. Our players tonight, Nobilis as Cutter.
Yeah, whatever.
Dove Archambault as Curia.
I guess in the Plover Caves, fruity chew?
Lee Burdett as Dusty Knickers.
Da 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 run away, da 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 run away, da 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 run away.
Millie Katie as Sue Spawn.
At least my siblings aren't here. They'd make it worse.
And Paul Weimer as Basilios.
Be it kiwi or oranges, sweet fruit come to my mind, or perhaps apples, pears, berries, all kind. I might even make a case for the delicious date, but the papaya hydra and its threat is first rate.
We are also hoping for the tardy appearance of our friend Jason Banks as Clem Jr., who will join us in progress if he is able. But in the meantime, previously on Daggerheart Beast Feast, the golden nuggets were descending through the caves and noting how the landscape had been transformed due to the changing flow of the river that had been dammed by the spiders. And I just, I ran into this last time too, but it just strikes me every time that, you talk about a river being dammed, it could be one of two different things. Or both. It could be both. You could have a damned river. But in any case, the party noticed a tunnel where there seemed to be light at the end of it. And as they followed it, they found not a train, but instead a cavern that seemed to be lit up as bright as daylight on the surface. Magical lights simulating sunlight were hung in the ceiling of this cavern, lighting up the entire cavern space, with the exception of one little patch that was sort of shadowy and flickering and purplish with some strange little magic motes in that area where the lighting scheme for this area seems to have gone wrong. These are ruins that seem to belong to Shichimi Shoals, which was an Atlantis-style legend of a lost city. Everything seemed to have been carefully abandoned, like emptied out of all valuables and just left the buildings behind. But you followed a trail from a mysterious hole that left a sort of trail of dirt clods, and you all followed it. You followed it down into a little cove, and from the cove into a little cave, and you wedged your rowboat in the mouth of this cave so that you could enter. And inside this cave, you found what at first looked like some sort of a strange mutated fruit tree. But then, as it began to move and unfold itself, it revealed itself to be a draconic-shaped creature, but with multiple heads made of giant yellow fruits with black seeds. It is, in fact, the Papydra. So that's where we left off, everybody. You were in the mouth of this cave. I will now put us on the map here. And you are now looking down at this thing that has become aware of your presence, doesn't seem thrilled, but it's also not like charging. It seems like at first it's just waking up. It's giving you a little bit of a, maybe if I just look scary, they'll go away. But that's just for now. But in the meantime, I suppose I could ask y'all, what do you want to do?
Well, here's the thing, right? Has it got any stuff?
Well, I suppose it's currently up in a little sort of a grotto style pool in this cave. In case it's not entirely clear, the pool that it's in is a couple of feet higher than the others. I would say that if it's got something in the water down there, you would not be able to see it from where you are.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
And it kind of roars and spits little black seeds out.
Ah, it's one of those.
All
Well,
right, so we can fight
mean,
it. We can fight it.
Dragony things are known for having hordes.
Yeah.
It looks a
But-
little, yeah. Maybe we should investigate that other purple thing first.
Yeah.
No offense to our tracker here who brought us here by their duteous following of the trail, but I don't like this.
All right.
Well,
Can't,
yep.
Don't have to tell me twice. And Cutter just bugs out.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was just about to slip. It was just slipping into the water here to kind of begin moving in your direction. But you're all heading back out.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, I think so.
Curious gonna be the last out, and just
Okay.
kind of look at it curiously for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and before backing out.
Sure. Are you trying to glean anything specific from it?
Like, is it just having animalistic behavior? Like, I'm instinctual, protect, self-preservation.
I mean, it's hard to know what would be normal instinct for a mutant plant monster that has developed in ways that reflect other types of monsters. But if like at a first impression, it's definitely displaying pretty typical territorial behavior for an alpha predator. Or
Okay.
apex predator, I believe is the term.
Yeah, apex.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah, so everyone's moving, right? So just to be
Yes.
clear, so
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
if
We're
we're
moving.
just
we're
wanting to
walking.
make some broader move, then we can do that. Yes? No?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
that's
Yep.
I was asking if Curio was trying to do like an investigation type move. Okay, so you're not. You're moving. That's fine. That's great. In fact, you may recall that the last time, because there was some concern that your boat might get smashed against the rocks, you kind of like pulled it up out of the water and like wedged it in the entrance
Mhm.
here.
Yeah.
And so that's what you find when you reach the end of this sort of entry tunnel, is that your boat is sort of wedged up, obstructing the exit. And behind you, you hear water dripping and splashing and enormous footsteps.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll to cast levitation to unstick.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Is this just a spellcast roll?
Yeah,
your
to
levitate?
temporarily.
Um,
Yeah, make a
yeah.
spellcast roll to temporarily lift a target you can see up into the air and move them within close range of their original position. So I'm just moving it to put it back in the water.
Right. The empty boat, I'll put a target of 12 on that.
Okay, let's see if that'll.
Especially since you're really trying to just ease it back to where it started. Look
Yeah,
at that.
so 15.
15
With
with
hope.
hope. So good. Take your hope. And so yes, the boat is now down there, ready to be climbed back in. Everyone is climbing back in.
Yep.
You're hearing the rushing breath of this creature as it is making its way towards you. One thing that I think might occur to you as you hear it is that it does sound like it's big enough that it's having a little bit of difficulty. Like it's following you, but it's having to kind of squeeze through.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put an ice spike in its way.
Okay. All right. So tell me what this means, what it does, what you're doing exactly.
Well, it's to summon a large ice spike within far range. So if I use it to block up the tunnel, at least it will buy us some more time.
Okay.
To get the hell out of Dodge. It says make a spellcast roll 12, so I'm guessing 12 is the difficulty for this one as well.
Yes.
And that is
That's
a 23 with fear.
That's a critical hit.
It's a crit.
Oh, it's a crit! Awesome!
Yes. It remains true that for whatever reason, your dice display differently than everybody else's in the Roll20 interface, and I don't know why that is, but
I'm just special like that.
In any case, yes, it's a crit. So yes, I think your ice spike not only, grows in an obstructive path, but you've kind of temporarily iced over the entire opening here. And so I think as you are all climbing into the boat and beginning to paddle away, you're hearing sort of like thumping, cracking sounds, but definitely you've prevented it from following you any further for the time being.
Excellent.
So I will move us, I guess, back over to the Cove map.
Mm-hmm.
I did give you all an off-camera heads up that this might be a more difficult thing than you expected, and so certainly, I guess my warning was taken.
In the spirit in which it was delivered, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so in any case.
And I was just thinking that, I mean, Cutter, my character, is definitely not one for heroics.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
except,
certainly,
if it had any stuff.
And to be sure that this is a scenario where you're not in a position here where you are forced to defend yourselves. You actually went to some great effort to get to where it was. So, and in any case, you have now left that cave behind. You've gotten back in the little rowboat, and I assume that you are trying to navigate back to the beach over here. So I will just go ahead and move you over there because you won't have difficulty doing that. But now what? Golden Nuggets.
I vote we go back to the original Fisher ripping magic or whatnot and investigate that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, if we
I
run
wonder
into the thing again, that's a different thing. But I think
So far, this whole thing has been a huge bust. And normally, I'm a big fan of big busts, but not in this case.
Well, it's good to know your likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
I wonder how big that thing's gonna get. How?
I mean, it's a plant thing, so maybe it doesn't even need to really eat so much.
I mean, maybe it's taking the energies of this weird anti-light thing and doing something evil with it. It certainly likes it where it is.
Well, you definitely noticed that whole cave had kind of an element of the same kind of glow that you had seen from the purple glow area. There was definitely more of that in there.
So let's go back to the city and go.
All right. So if you're just climbing back up to go back to the other map.
Yep, that's
Yep.
All right. Let me put Sue back on this map.
All right. Sparkly thing.
Let me know if you're not able to move your token, Millie.
Let's see. There we go.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. Great. So you all are now, you've climbed back up. You are underneath these strange magical grow lights that seem to have allowed all of these like bushes and trees that very much resemble surface plants to grow, despite the fact that you're actually in this cavern deep underground. And it's a little bit strange just because this place, in a lot of ways, if it is in fact the legendary Shichimi Shoals, things don't look old enough for that. But here it is. And
Okay.
yeah. So everything, when you had previously gone through the buildings, it seemed like most anything of value, even just like basic furniture, mostly had been like removed. But there are statues and other buildings. The buildings seem like in good repair. It doesn't look like a ruin as much as just abandoned.
Hmm.
I'm going to walk up to this sparkly orb thing and touch it.
Okay, well, all right then.
Just because of
I'm-
curiosity.
I'm
Yeah.
getting
Well-
out of the line of fire.
Yes, well, you had noticed before when you were inspecting the little hole there, that they did seem to sort of, they kind of like bob around like dandelion fluff on the wind, but they seemed to be reacting to wind that you can't feel. And you had actually noticed that the other plants down here also seemed to do that. You would occasionally see these leaves and such seeming to like react to some wind that you don't feel. And so then also you had found that when you got a little closer, they were almost kind of just gradually like drifting toward you a little bit, just as though there was just some gentle attraction there. So as you walk up, it is not difficult for you to approach one and then reach out and just like poke it with your finger?
Just, well, put my finger to it and basically let it come to me.
Okay.
It's not a pet curio.
So it is drifting towards you. It occasionally sort of twitches this way, that way, kind of just drifting towards you. But then gradually it approaches. Your finger starts to tingle a little bit, and then as it touches, it is going to see. I could type. And my typing is slow. There we go. It is going to do 13 magical damage to you.
Ooh, sh-
As it basically it sort of sparks like static electricity, but as soon as it does that, your whole hand feels cold. Not like
Okay.
not like it hit you with ice, but like it pulls the energy out of your hand. And then as it did that, you see another spark emerge from it in the other direction, and it strikes one of the little shrubs that is within this little patch here. And that little shrub stands up. Or no, it hits a little shrub, and the shrub starts sort of like quivering and lurching, and you hear like a tearing sound as it sort of pulls out of this out of the ground, pulls its roots out, and starts like hunching over like this weird little slime made of like if a shrub could just like crawl around. It seems like it's doing that. So, yeah. So now what, everyone? You notice that these other things are starting to drift in the direction of everyone else here, and so is this little shrub now.
How big is that hole here?
I mean, you can see it on the map, right? Are you asking how deep it is?
No, just how wide it is. Is it to scale?
Yeah. Yeah.
My proposal is we try to deal with these sparks and we then go into the hole.
Wasn't it that not
hole-
like a tunnel, but a
Yeah, the hole doesn't
Right.
look deep. It
Scooped
looks
out.
like something was buried there and pulled out, leaving the
Oh,
hole
okay.
behind.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Well,
And
I'm
in
gonna
fact,
walk
having
up to
just
this-
seen that shrub pull its own
Yeah.
roots out of the ground, and
Yeah.
having just left behind a giant plant
Okay.
dragon
okay.
monster that you
so
then
that
followed a
makes-
trail to.
Okay. I thought.
I think you have the
okay.
pieces now.
I now have the pieces. I was thinking
Right.
in the hole, but now I have all the
Yeah,
pieces.
that's all right. We,
Yes.
it was a week ago. But yes, now, so yes, the hole is big. You could fall in it and it would be inconvenient, but it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so-
That's the piece we need. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm walking up to one of these little spark things,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, all right, that's it. No animating stuff that isn't supposed to be animated unless it's me. And I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay.
I think hostilities have commenced.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
So, I'm just taking a swing with my big old gilded falchion,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to spend a hope to use my measure once, cut twice experience.
Okay.
So
Reflected by your just sudden attack. Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's a
and
17.
that's a
with fear.
17 with fear.
Yeah. So the 17 is a success. So I'm going to take my fear, but which actually should be 11 here. Well, I'll go ahead and adjust. But yeah. It's a success though. So roll your damage.
Okay, that is 21 damage.
Ooh, okay, great. That is major damage for this thing.
Woot.
Yeah.
So the important
21
thing is
major.
you were
Okay,
able to
that's
damage
pretty
it.
tough then.
Mhm.
All right.
What? Huh? So it was severe. It's the three
Oh, the
Severe.
third tier, severe.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry. I guess I said the wrong one. So yes, it's the because it's I guess minor, major, severe, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, severe
And-
damage then.
Yep. Up. Okay, that's it.
Well,
Okay.
following Cutter's lead.
Well,
Well-
no,
Oh,
wait,
because
no, it's
that was
your
rolled with
spotlight.
fear.
Yep.
Yes. So, and
Gotcha.
I think that it is, in fact, now that you have approached it and gotten close, it is drifting in your direction, and it's going. There's
Mhm.
going to be an attempt to zap you with a spark too.
Okay.
I'm attempting to type, and it's typing very slowly for some reason. Roll20 has been complicated a little bit recently.
Okay.
It's fine. Yes. Okay. So, and that is a 19 against your evasion.
That hits. It hit me, so I'm going to mark 2 stress to force it to mark a hit point using
Oh.
my vengeance ability.
Okay. Great. So, it's only going to do 7 damage to you,
Okay.
and it will
I will
mark
take
another
that,
hit point of its own.
and I will take that on an armor slot.
Yeah, and then let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm refreshing my memory about what these guys do because I prepared for a different fight. That's fine. It's fine. It's all good. But yes, when you
So
Yeah.
it comes at me. I block the shield and smack it with the shield on it.
Okay.
None of that.
Yeah. I think that it did that attack, and you sort of slap it back. And it also does another little spark zips out from the other side, though, as it hits
Mhm.
you, and that strikes a little tree sapling, which now also animates and starts pulling itself out of the ground and moving.
It's making more friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to tackle the sparks first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
There's
have.
spotlight now.
Good one.
I
Smart
am
move.
actually
Yeah.
going to spend another fear, and I think so. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 fear. One to just spotlight another of these sparks, and then a second one to have it activate one of its abilities, where this one starts drifting over here. No, never mind. Not that one. This one that's just right here by Basilios and Curia. It suddenly sort of like flickers, like it's trembling, and it gives off this little shockwave, and suddenly, within about a 10-foot space around you, let me see if I can easily just draw this as a circle. Within close range of it, suddenly the temperature within that area is just like it's well below freezing, and ice forms all over the ground, and so it's slippery there now, just narratively. And then I think that does not. And then all targets within this area, which is just Basilios and Curia, are going to take 2d6 plus 3
Okay.
magic damage. 9 magic damage.
Ow.
Eek.
Ouch.
Yeah. Okay. That's not
Oh.
good.
Okay. Huh.
So
I wonder.
our turn.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh.
Can I try a thing first?
Okay.
I have Mage Hand, Magic Hand, which summons a hand about the size of my regular fist, anywhere within far range, and I want to see if I can grab it.
Okay.
Grab this one that's by Basilius, so that I can, pull it away from them,
Okay.
and like pull it out of range of them, so that
Oh.
they're no longer freezing.
Okay. So
I have a feeling that
what's
the
the
cold
name
will
of this?
stay.
Yeah, what's the name of this this move?
It's just called Magic Hand.
Okay.
You conjure a magical hand the same size and strength of your own within far range.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so certainly you are able to cast that. And you try to grab it, and I'm going to have you make a spellcast roll basically against its difficulty to see if you can successfully grab it and then move it.
Okay. So I'm going to use it's a 3. I'll just use a presence roll because
Okay.
that's my spellcast ability.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's
9.
go ahead and take your hope.
Oh, boy.
I think the hope reflects here that you do find that the hand is able to sort of interact with it, and it doesn't cause like that spark that seems to happen when someone else touches it.
Okay, good to know.
But it is too basically slippery for your magic hand to grab this time. So
Okay.
So unfortunately, yeah, you were not able to move it, but you were able to interact with it.
Okay.
This little shrub is kind of like shuffling along the ground, and it is moves into here, and you can see that as it enters this little cold area, like some of its leaves start to get like frost on them, but it is nonetheless approaching Basilius for an attack, which I will tell you how that goes in just a second. Yes. So that it rolled a 13 because I typed +2, but I actually meant +1, so it's only 12 against your evasion.
12. My evasion's 11, so it hits me.
Okay. So that is going to do 1d6 plus 1. 1d6 plus 1 physical damage is it's basically scratching you with little thorns. Uh, 4 physical damage for you.
Not
And then I think that I will spend another fear just to get this one marching this way, and I think it's gonna go up to Cutter. I think we had said like 30 feet is the equivalent of close range, which is how far you can move without needing to make like a roll or
Yeah.
a subsequent. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like it can get there. So, yeah, it's going to try to you know uh, uh, you know lash its branches at you, Cutter. It is seems like it's not really optimized for fighting. It doesn't seem like it's very good at it, but it's trying. And so yeah, that's only a 5 against your evasion, but it's also kind of like irritating. Like it's just like in your way. And then
It
I
was?
said I spent a
Mhm.
fear for that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Seven.
5 to hit.
5 does not make my.
No, I
my-
didn't expect that it would. Yeah. So
No,
it seems like it is not a terribly combat optimized creature.
Yeah,
This
get out of
sapling that was
here.
just suddenly animated. Yeah.
But we got.
You should show it your decorative the ore that you created.
I will turn you into a
This.
sculpture. But anyway, our spotlight now.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at these sparks.
Okay.
If it works out, I will be able to hit all 3 of them.
All right.
Ooh, 20 with hope.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So certainly that will hit. That's a success. But like, what is it that you're doing that lets you hit 3 of them?
I have hold them off. Spend 3
All
hope
right.
when you succeed on an attack with a weapon
Ah.
to use the same roll against 2 additional adversaries.
Great. Yes. So good. Then go ahead and spend that hope. It does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
15.
15. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay. Yeah, just a second. I'm double checking ranges of things for various effects.
Okay.
No, that's you're good. This hit, and I'm not taking that away from you. I swear, I wish my quick reference thing had the little explanation of the different ranges, but it doesn't. That's okay. So basically, what happens is what is this attack? What does this look like? You're firing
Just,
arrows.
Yeah, just like 3 quick shots.
Okay, great. Two
And
of
it's physical damage.
So very close is basically so there's melee, which is immediately adjacent. Very
Yep.
close, which is like 10 to 15 feet, I think, and then close is up
Yeah.
to 30 feet is I believe is correct. So
Yeah.
all 3 of these actually are within close range of you right now.
Okay.
And which I mention because they have a reaction, which is that when they take damage from an attack within close range, they deal an amount of damage to the attacker equal to half the damage they dealt.
Oh yeah.
So
Ah.
so your arrow strikes them, but there is sort of a magical shockwave that results that from all 3 of those arrows, sending 7 damage each back to you. However,
So is
you do take 2 hit points from each of them, though.
Okay. So that's a total of 21 damage.
or is it 3 attacks at 7?
Well,
Right.
I mean,
Honestly,
I think it was 1 move, so I think it's altogether. So yeah, so 1
Okay.
that's 21 as opposed to 3 that are 7, which would be like a guaranteed 3 hit points, right? Or having to mark.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, 21 or 3 at 7, it is
Okay.
all the same to me. But
That's
anyway, Christiana, go ahead and take a fear as my Octarine Brace sparks
Okay.
to, and I spend 2 armor slots to not go unconscious.
Yeah, good. Yeah, okay. So, but that was a success with hope, despite the fact that it had a little bit of a counter. There was a unintended consequence, but yes, it is now still the party's spotlight.
Okay, the one in front of me has taken 5 hit points.
Yeah.
3 from me and 2 from that, and it's
Mhm.
still sparking around.
It's definitely looking a little bit less coherent. It's spitting and fizzing kind of even more violently
Okay.
than it had been. I mean, they had been
Okay.
kind of already doing that, but now it's sort of like just like constantly like boiling there as it hangs in the air.
Okay. I still think that we need to take it down, and I think that I need to like not deal a whole lot of damage to it, because then it won't do a whole lot of damage to me. Because I've noticed that these sparks are proportionate,
Hmm.
and if there's anything Cutter knows, is you definitely don't want bounce back. So he's gonna just whack it with his shield.
Okay.
Um,
Christiana,
Yes.
before I end in my turn, could I have moved away? Moved back?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, think about
because
that.
I just want to get rid of this thing.
Make an
Oh, that's
agility
only a
roll though.
13.
Curia, just because you're moving across the icy patch.
Okay.
A 13 is not a success for these guys.
And
So
that's
I
fear.
think, so Curia, I think that unfortunately, I think you're gonna fall just outside
Oh, no.
the ice there. You
Okay.
slip.
Could be
Um,
worse.
Yeah. So unfortunately, your attack cutter, you know, your attempt to sort of hit it with your shield is not effective. And I think what happens next is that the this little spark is I'm going to spend the fear that you just gave me, and it is once again doing the remake reality move, and now suddenly around it in a circle very much like that icy one just a moment ago. Suddenly now there is a patch where in that circle it is suddenly super hot. It's like 140 degrees, and the little sparks of fire, like all the little leaves inside this area are suddenly like singed and turning dry and brittle, and it's extremely hot. And so you're going to it's going to be I think Basilius. I did just kind of haphazardly draw that circle.
I'm in the fire and the ice. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that negatively impacts its suddenly created monsters.
Oh, it absolutely does. Don't worry, I'm going to deal with that.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, so that's going to be 10 like fire magic damage coming to both of you.
Yeah, I'll take
And
that point.
and the little animated sapling just sort of like bursts into flame and collapses. And then the little shrub is like lower to the ground. It seems like it's not quite as it's not quite as exposed. It's a little bit denser in its dealing there, and so it is nonetheless going to take 3 hit points of damage, but it's sturdier than the sapling was. Okay. And so that was the fear that I had just spent. This one, I'm going to spend one more fear to have this one come up. What is its range for these sparks? There we go. Close range, yeah. In fact, so it doesn't actually even need to leave the little circle. It just kind of drifts a little closer to you, Dusty, and it's going to try to zap you with a spark from there.
Okay.
And that is a 17 against your evasion.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. Okay. So that is going to create just let's see. 1d12 plus 6. Boy, yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay, Max. So 18 damage coming your way, and
oh wow.
yeah, and another little spark emerges from it, and another shrub comes to life.
Oh, we gotta
Okay.
stop these things.
Let's see. So that'll be 1 armor slot and 1 HP. Okay. Not quite severe damage,
Mhm.
but
Okay,
hmm.
the spotlight is yours, my friends.
All right. I think I am going to hop in and do one of my normal tricks of shadow step to very close range of the one that's been hit the most.
Okay, that's the one by Cutter.
Okay. So that I end up cloaked, which is the most important thing.
Okay, I think
Um,
probably like right there. There's kind of some shadows.
Okay. And then I'm going to thwappity, thwappity, thwappity.
All right. You are not like you in the initial shockwave, so you don't take damage, but you certainly notice that the air within that red circle is just immediately much, much hotter, very hot.
Yeah.
Like
So-
like when you're you're
Shivers.
leaning down to look at something in the oven.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, Rain of Blades.
Okay.
Black. No, not clear.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a crit.
Crit.
That's a crit.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Crit, crit. Yeah, so it only
Alright.
had 1 hit point, so you can mark you can roll the damage if you like, but
Well,
yeah.
isn't that an area spell?
Rain of Blades?
All targets within very close. So I don't know if the second one is.
So I mean
Very close is
very
2
close.
squares.
Because I was kind of imagining that you would be like right there. I'll say
Okay.
you can get that one and then the shrub.
Okay. So the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damage roll plus sneak attack.
Is this physical damage or magic damage? Rain of Blades sounds like magic.
Yeah, magic damage.
Yeah. So the sparks are actually resistant to magic damage, but it only had 1, so it's moot.
Okay.
But then the shrub for 11 is going to take another 3 then and be destroyed.
Okay,
It's like you
and
took a
destroy
little weed
'cause-
whacker to it. Yeah.
Yeah, because also that was before I tapped on a sneak attack.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like I guess go ahead and do your sneak attack then. I mean, everything that you were targeting is destroyed, but you can know how much it would have been.
Yeah. Let's see.
Also, remember to clear a stress and take a hope for the critical.
Yeah.
Oh, I also shouldn't have deleted the sapling token. Let me make a copy there.
Another 8.
All right.
So I did good jobs with the with all
Yes.
the thwap. Well,
Yeah.
Rain of Blades.
Yep.
Oh, shing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Yes.
I get my hope back, and
then let's get this.
definitely mark the stress for. Oh wait. Yep. All right, all set. Next.
All right.
Does the heat stay?
It is not the same as when it first appeared, where there is damage because of the resulting sort of like sudden change. But it does, oddly. It doesn't just immediately start to like diffuse. It remains like a sharp, transition point. Like if you were to step out of the circle, suddenly it's not. You're not feeling it anymore, but then it's just as cold if you go back in. It's not equilibrating with the environment. It's as though it literally changed the actual biome of ecology within that space.
Okay.
I'm getting roasted and frozen at the same time. If nobody else minds, I would like to move.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
Also, all my attacks are magic damage, so I am absolutely worthless in this fight. So I'll move
Well,
here. I guess.
no, I mean,
No.
there's still one slampling creature out there to worry about.
Well,
And just because they're
there's another
resistant doesn't
animated
mean-
shrub, but also
Yep.
and also just they're resistant, but that doesn't mean you don't still
No,
do
but
damage.
Yeah.
kill them.
it does neuter my ability. But I guess I have to make an agility roll as I try to escape this ice. Correct?
Yes, yeah.
All right. Let's see how that goes. Come on.
Do better than I did.
We're looking for what was their difficulty? 14 is their difficulty. Okay, yeah. So that's with fear, but it's a 17. So I'll let you go ahead and do your thing though, because I kind of tacked on the agility roll.
I mean,
actually,
it's a reaction, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so, no, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, it is a reaction to when you're trying to move. So.
Yeah.
So yes,
Okay.
yeah. So it is still your go, but yeah, you managed to avoid falling on your butt or your face.
All right. So we have plant and 2 sparks left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my boomerang at the plant.
Okay.
Does magic damage, so
Oh.
let's give it a shot.
All right.
So that's a 13 with hope.
13 is enough to hit the shrub creature.
Yay!
Hooray! So that's 15 magic damage to the shrub creature.
Okay, that does 3 hit points.
That's
to it.
maximum, actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, not maximum. Yeah, it is maximum. Yeah. No, 2d6. Yeah. Perfect. Actually, did something useful.
Yay.
All right. Great. In fact, I think part of what happens here, though, is that, yeah, hang on. Where is this? It's got some. Sorry, I'm just some of the stat blocks that I'm using have they're arranged in a slightly unexpected way. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So you discover as you send your magic boomerang that just like cuts right through it
Mm-hmm.
that it seems to have been split in half. And then you notice that it was literally split in half because now it's in 2 pieces that seem like they're moving independently.
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
Now each of those, to be clear, each of those is now like they are smaller.
Half the
than
size.
Yeah. Okay, great. So that was an attack with hope. So you success with hope.
Anybody have a problem with me having a go?
Go
Go
right
ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna step up to this one, and I think I need to make an agility roll for the
Yep.
For stepping into the ice there. Actually,
You're also going
You know
straight
what? I'm
from
not-
the hot to the cold. So
Yeah,
that-
I've actually decided I'm gonna go around. So
Okay.
10. I can go 30 feet in a without having to make a roll, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So 10, 20,
got some.
30. How about that? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Going around
I
the
think
outside?
we'll note that you're kind of hopping up onto like these planters and everything, but they're not too
Yeah.
high. I'm not going to make.
But
you
I
roll.
got
Yeah.
style, so that's
Sure.
fine.
Yeah. You're used to running all over the furniture and stuff. So
Yeah,
He's got style, he's got
know,
grace, he stabs things in their face.
yeah.
Aunt Myrtle complains about footprints on the sofa. Fuck her. You know. So yeah, have a go. My sword casts 2 spells: it cut and thrust. So
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Go for it.
and that is a 25 with hope.
Wow.
That'll hit.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, I think so.
Whoa.
That's quite close to the highest non-crit score you can
Mhm.
get. And So that is 19 damage.
19, which will do 3 hit points of damage to it. And it also gives out a little shockwave and sends
Oh boy.
sends 9 magic damage back your way.
Okay, that is minor damage. And yeah, I'll mark an armor slot. No, you know what? I'll mark a hit point. That's fine. No big deal.
All right. So that's another success with.
So yeah, so that shockwave, puts a little crack in his enamel body, and he shrugs it off. No big deal. But a little steam coming out of it.
Okay. I think Dusty is going to slide over here and say, "Hey, you want to do a tag team?"
Sure.
All right.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. So I'll. So what my plan is to apply Wild Flame to Cutter's sword, so that he has a fire sword to attack this thing with.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
You want to do a tag team?
Doesn't have to be a fire sword.
Just rolled a 26 with fear.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Crit
a
with fear.
Go crit!
Yeah.
Take the crit.
I imagine you take the crit, and I think it's only fair that in a tag team you both get the benefit of a crit, meaning you both gain a hope and clear a stress.
I think
if
we've
you
done
need
it
to.
that way. Yeah.
So in that case, I'm going to use my critical inspiration ability. When you critically succeed an attack, all allies within very close range can clear a stress or gain a hope.
Oh, excellent. So that would include Curia for sure.
Yeah. I will absolutely gain a hope.
Okay.
Now it doesn't say whether I do. It just says all allies.
Well,
So
but you get that for getting a crit.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. A hope and a stress. Right. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so
Okay.
yes.
Gotcha.
So
anyways, yes.
go ahead and get ready to do your damage. Although certainly, you're maybe kind of hoping that you finish it off.
Now, what's the critical bonus for this? Is it rolling twice or?
It's a max plus the roll, right?
Max plus the roll. Okay. So my maximum damage is
24.
Yes, is 24. So that's a total of 37.
Yeah.
And
Dusty?
mine is 12 plus whatever the hell I am rolling.
Yeah, you guys have
a 7.
Way overkill for what you needed on this thing. So yeah, it's
high five.
Yeah, you see like it's starting to charge up, like it's getting ready to do its little recoil, but then that fire sword just cuts right through it, and it so like I didn't say for the other one, but when it yes,
I'm a little worried about the knockback on that.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you had not killed it, you would have gotten.
Okay.
But that's a reaction. So if you finish it with your attack, it doesn't do the reaction.
Doesn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not like it's not a passive effect. It's a reaction. So I would say since you killed it, it's not it can't do that.
Doesn't have that reaction. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah. So both of these things, when you finish them off, basically stop floating and then just kind of go. There's just like a little blob of purple slime left behind on the ground. Okay, great. Nice work.
Yeah.
Now what?
So, stellar spotlight?
Yeah, you just got a crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to... Kiri's going to get up and then move a little further away to hopefully be out of any, retaliatory range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then... let's see, let me just make sure. Okay. I'm going to shoot. At the remaining one.
Okay.
19 with hope. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Ruthless Predator
Okay.
to get an extra damage die.
I think in game you wouldn't really have any way to know that like 30 feet is like the limit of its reaction, but you know, that's fine. No, don't worry about it.
Yeah. 14.
14. Okay, great. So 14 is enough to do 3 hit points of damage to it.
Oh.
And
Let's see. I believe I had a... they must mark a stress because I dealt severe damage.
oh, okay, yeah, great, perfect. However, the reaction, the little shockwave, because you are too far away. It's like lightning, so it grounds and it zaps into uh, the bushes there, and another shrub wakes up.
Oh boy.
Let me turn that.
Wakes up dead.
No.
We got this.
I hate when I wake up dead. Yeah. And there we go. Okay. So that was another success with hope, but I am going to go ahead and spend a fear to take the spotlight.
Yeah.
And Sue, this one is going to zap a spark in your direction.
Okay.
This is D20 plus 3. I'm just going to use this little die roller instead. So that was only a 6, but it's plus 3, so 9. Does 9 beat your evasion?
Nope, 14.
I wouldn't have thought so.
That whole roguey thing.
Yeah. I'm going to spend one more fear, though, because this shrub that just woke up next to you, Cutter and Dusty, I guess it's hungry in some indescribable plant-like way, because it sort of like looms up and like spreads itself out in the way that a lot of those like sort of like viney shrubs are, just like this weird like mesh network of all sorts of little so it's kind of like it can sort of stretch way out more than you would have thought. And I guess it gets to make an attack roll here, so let's see how that goes. Should be this D20 plus 1. Wow, okay, so that's only a 6. It looks like it's trying to like spread itself over you like a blanket. But it is perhaps clumsy, having just been given the ability to move, so it is unable to do so. It is once again party spotlight.
All right.
I'm thinking topiary.
So
I think Kyria, how hurt are you?
I am at 4 out of 7.
4 out of
Not
7
as bad
hit
as
points.
I could be.
Okay. So we just can't let you get like severe damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
You thinking of doing something, Dusty?
Yeah, I'm thinking I've got the relaxing song ability. Don't know if now is the time.
What's it do?
What was my relaxing song? It restores a hit point to everybody in close range.
Ooh.
Well,
I have to get
yeah, I don't think I'm close
So
enough.
that's within everybody within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, close range. Yeah.
Yeah, close range.
I'm just within range.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
Yeah, everybody's within that. So I've got to flip through my
Songbook.
My songbook to see. You see Dusty pull out what looks like a trashy romance novel. And he's flipping
Not-
through the pages while he's just this bush is trying to gnaw on his leg, and he just keeps moving it. Okay, I got it. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May.
I love it when people
Excellent.
playing bards sing. It doesn't matter
Yay.
whether it's Lee or Starla.
Absolutely.
It's always good.
Yes, so
Or
everybody.
Paul.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I just do spoken word. As
Yeah,
opposed to-
Well,
Yeah.
still.
Well, but you certainly
performed.
deliver on that score, though. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So everybody take a hit point.
I'll take it.
Clear hit point.
Yay.
yeah,
Clear a hit point.
nice. Are you staying right there where you are?
Yeah, why not? I mean, this little shrub is kind of easy to dodge at the moment.
Sure. Did you have to make a spellcast roll for that, or is that just?
It's once per long rest.
Okay, yeah. So you just do it. So
you
that
can-
like there wasn't even a roll then, so it's still party
Mhm.
spotlight.
Yep,
All
and
right.
it even works for me. So
Yeah.
so
So-
yeah.
Without objection, I've got something to cut here.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Why don't you go get why
So
don't you do some
yeah, I'm
pruning?
going to spend a hope to use measure once, cut twice.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I just want to have space to get more hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I got a
and
song for
that's
that.
a 21 with fear.
21 certainly
Um,
succeeds. I'll take my fear.
And that is 21 damage.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, 21 damage definitely does severe to this poor little just born shrub.
Poor little.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here with that.
Was only just born. It's just a little guy. It's his birthday.
Uh-huh. Happy birthday.
It's just a little birthday.
Slice.
If I was close enough, I would give it a birthday candle of fire, but I'm not close enough.
well, is it fire or electricity?
Remember, I had the cinder grasp, so that's fire. I mean, my
Oh,
breath
yeah,
is
okay.
electricity. So
Okay though, but that
Ah.
was yeah, so
that was with fear.
yeah.
Mhm.
Also, guess what happens when you cut the shrub?
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Two
What?
shrubs for the price of one.
it's split.
Oh,
Yeah, welcome.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. One thing that you notice, Dusty, since you're right there, is that when it splits and one of them is a little bit outside sort of this little purplish area, it's the leaves start reacting to the light strangely, like they're weirdly sort of like trembling, like there's a strange wind or something. It's not, they're not like suddenly wilting or anything, but it's just reacting like something is different when it's exposed to the regular light instead of this sort of purple chaos light.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. But
interesting.
yes. But yeah, so this chaos mote though is going to try to zap twice. It's going to try to get both Sue and Cutter. So this first one,
Okay.
if I could type. The first one is a 13 against your evasion, Sue.
No.
Okay. Second one is a 9 against your evasion, Cutter. It's yeah, it's having difficulty apparently. So yeah, those are both no go. And I spend a fear to have done that twice instead of just once. And I am going to have this. We're going to spend one more just to have the bush that's right there by you, Dusty, move. And you watch as it sort of like it's trying to move back into the space, but it's also doing it by attacking Cutter. It's not going for you because you're standing in like the daylight style light,
Yeah.
or at least that's maybe one explanation.
Uh-huh.
So that's a 9 again against your evasion, Cutter. So I think it's trying to get through there, and it can't, and it ends up moving to here.
Okay.
All right, party.
Okay, well, I've got an idea if nobody has an objection. I'm going
What's your
to
idea?
take a step forward, and I'm going to cast Wild Flames just as a thing.
Okay.
Wild flames.
And that can up to 3 adversaries, so I can get both of them as long as they're in melee range.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is a 17 with
Certainly
hope.
gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mark my hope. And then that's going to do 2d6, which is 8 points of fire damage, and they have to mark a stress because they are on fire.
Well, they're not terribly stressed anymore because
Yep.
they're both
They
Okay.
both
actually
all
they
burned up.
they have the ultimate stress. Death.
No, I think, I mean, maybe
They're
the dying
stress-free.
part is stressful, but not afterwards generally.
Yeah.
Anyway, they look so peaceful now, except for still being a little bit
Ash.
smoldering.
Smoldery.
Yeah. Okay, great, good work.
Yeah, I think Akira's gonna shoot the last orb.
All right.
Sparky.
Spark, yeah.
Sparky McSparky.
Mm-hmm.
14?
14 is just a success. Like that's
Okay.
exactly the number that you needed.
And I will do one more stress to boost damage. 14 damage.
Okay. 14 is enough that one is also finished off.
Oh, good.
When that happens, when it disappears, you all notice that the first sort of or rather like this purple glowing light, it starts to fade a little bit, like it's reducing.
That's good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we have.
And the two red and blue circles are starting to, like, they're no longer like being maintained in this altered state. They're so like they're both still each heated and cooled respectively, but not like in a continuous way. So they're gradually going to equalize. All right, so that was a success with hope.
Yeah.
Got 2 little half shrubs back there still.
Okay, I'll take.
Paul, I don't think you've done anything recently, have you?
I have not. So I'm gonna.
Sue's
I think
back
I'm
there
going
too.
to. Yeah.
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 Why don't you go, Millie?
Oh, 2 little half shrubs, and let's see. I'm within 3 of both of them, so I'm just going to do a rain of blades and not try to do anything with sneak attack at the moment.
Okay.
16 with fear.
Yep. So I'll take the fear, but it's certainly a success still. And my guess is that however much damage you do is going to be enough.
So 7 total.
Yep. That does it. Yeah. So those are both finished off as well. All right. So as you are all taking a moment to, like, to just like look around. Everybody okay? Everything seem like, seem like this is all set. Is there anything else? The little glowing aura is continuing to fade.
Definitely gonna move over to watch as
Yeah,
it fades.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bounce
Yeah.
around to here and watch it.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere near the hot fire or the ice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So there is still like it's darker here than around because there the one of the lights up on the ceiling is still out at this spot. But whatever was creating this purple aura does seem to be dissipating.
Okay.
How high are those lights?
I would say they are like something in the order of like 40 feet above.
And I sadly cannot fly. I would love to go up, take a look at that, but I think 40 feet is. Does anything look like they're. No.
Levitation?
Could you levitate me that high?
I can try.
This could be dangerous, but as the resident sorcerer, I'm the best person to qualify to look at that light. But I can't get up there because I might be a dragonborn or dragonborn equivalent, but I can't fly.
All right. Well, let's see if I can lift you up there. I can make a spellcast roll. What would be the DC I'm shooting for, Christiana?
I think if it's voluntary, it's I think you can just do it. If it's one person, because when I made you do a roll when it was like a big rowboat, but this is just one person and they're cooperative, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will levitate you up there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're trying to go. Are you trying to look at one of the ones that's working, or the one that's not working?
The one that's not working.
Okay. All right. So I think you are lifted up there. You do see that there is so it's hard. The other lights are so bright. It's hard to really like look at what they are, right? Because all you can really see is the light. It's like looking right into a flashlight. You it's kind of just dazzling. You don't really see what's creating it. But when you are going up to this spot where there's an obvious gap in the lighting, you see that there is set into the stone with a little bronze setting that is pinned into the bare stone. There's a little sort of like glass marble looking thing, but it seems to it. If you imagine smoke from a fire, like dark, thick, black smoke. If you imagine that captured inside a glass marble, that's kind of what it looks like.
Kind of like an old incandescent light bulb that's burned out.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Not that my character knows what that is, but.
While he's doing that, Carrie is going to take the fragment of the thing from the patchwork spider and focus on it and see it's like where relative to here does it seem to come from? Like, is it here or is it somewhere else or?
Oh, right, because you had the ability to you can concentrate on it and have a sense of where it came from. You can get just a general direction. Is that okay? You don't feel it notably different than it had been before, so it doesn't seem like if you were thinking that maybe it might have come from here, that does not seem to be the case. Okay. It still just seems to be giving you more of a generic down, that seems far enough away. It doesn't change much when you walk around, so you suspect it's still pretty far away. But but I think though, as you're kind of right there by the hole and doing this, I will give you you're all kind of watching this dissipating glow, right? And while you were looking around and thinking about this, you do catch, looking down into the bottom of this hole, you do see they're kind of half buried in the loose soil there. You do see a little glint of something that does look like metal of some kind.
Okay.
Just don't drop me in the meantime while you look at that.
I will jump in. I'll jump in
I know
and
it's gonna
and
be a bad fall.
gather it.
Yeah. So once again, when you just go in there and you touch it, it's going to do 1d6 plus 1
Oh God.
damage to you. Um,
I could have sent my mage hand down to get it.
yeah.
But could you do that and keep
You
me
were
up at the
busy.
same time?
However, once it sort of zaps you when you touch it, the glowing just stops. Like that just discharged whatever energy was left in it.
Huh. Like the glowing in the area?
Yeah, well, so in fact, you the glow had been fading, but now that you have yeah, but now that you've got where is it? Okay, never mind. So yeah, but now that you have like discharged that thing, it does look like that has eliminated the remainder of the glowing light. And sort of you pick it up, and it is like a metal armor gauntlet that your first thought looking at it is it looks like the ones that the Patchwork Knights had.
Oh ho. Well, the good news is we're still on the trail. The bad news is they're causing.
We're still on their trail.
We're still on the trail. Yes, exactly.
I figured they had a hand in this.
Oh. Oh no.
But
Ironically, they don't have a hand in the gauntlet.
Yeah.
So, ready to come back now, Basilius?
I
Yeah,
had to do the pun.
I'm ready to come back down. I
Well,
think
did you want to try to like to touch or do anything with the
I want to try to see if I can maybe get the light going in by putting a little sorcerer's energy into it.
Okay. Make a spellcasting roll.
Okay. I'm going to spend a hope to use magical studies.
Okay. I am looking for a relatively high target here of 20.
Okay. Spellcaster roll.
Presence, I believe.
What's that?
Presence for your spellcast? Or is that Instinct. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah, mine is presence.
Yeah.
25! 25 with fear.
Oh, hey.
Hey, we'll take it.
Okay, fantastic. So, what does it look like when you try to do this?
You've seen Basilius' magic. It's mostly lightning with a touch of fire, so that kind of plasma energy kind of comes out of his claws and goes into the dead light bulb.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I think, this is full on. We bring good things to life here. You know,
exactly.
You touch it, and there's just like a little static electricity spark, and then suddenly you're blinded because this thing is now giving off bright light.
Down.
Blinded by the light.
I'll pull him down.
The future's so bright, you should have worn shades.
Yeah.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Blinded by the light.
I am revved up like a
Another rumor in the night.
So that worked, and now the the ceiling seems to have its probably intended continuous pattern of light.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
But now you have just the mysterious remains of these strange little magic moats and the animated plants that they created.
Well, I'm sure some smarty pants will be interested in that.
Yeah.
All that fighting though, and no stuff.
No, no.
Yeah,
You
I'm
got a
surprised.
gauntlet. I gave you a gauntlet. What do you want?
A handy treasure.
Does it look like yeah, does it look like it's a gauntlet that can actually be worn?
Yeah.
Or
I
huh.
mean, if you felt like you wanted to wear it, yeah. You tell me if that's something you feel like you'd be interested in. It's one gauntlet.
Yeah.
An arcane gauntlet.
Do you
An
think it would
arcane
be
gauntlet.
it would be a bad
Perhaps a
idea to put this
magic
on?
arcane gauntlet infused with chaos energies of some kind. Maybe that's interesting
Yeah, I
or not.
wonder
I don't know.
who would.
Left or right hand?
Right hand.
Handed. Right hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, Curious gonna put it on.
Okay.
just just to see if it fits.
And GMs wonder why characters want the eye of Vecna and the hand of Vecna.
Yeah. Right now, nothing happens. You put it on. It's like I think it's warmer than you would have expected, but it doesn't feel like it's doing anything other than being a metal gauntlet of a mundane variety. You know better, but as far as its behavior right now, you can't tell any difference. For now.
For now.
For now.
If you've got to cut off we have to cut off your hand, you're going to regret it later.
Yeah.
But the other thing that happens now that you have won this fight is you're all gonna go get to be level 4.
No!
Yeah.
Then maybe we can take on that dragon fruit thing.
Papaya.
Dragon fruit's pretty good though.
Yeah.
We'll save that one. This is a papydra, which is different. Well, maybe dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds more like Hydra, which is also not a good thing to be split.
I mean, yeah,
it is definitely a papaya hydra. That is absolutely what it is. But
yeah, which
yes,
means
but a
like,
dragon fruit, you can have a different one be dragon fruit. But yeah, so you all get to level up. I think do we want to just do that process right now? And
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's the button
Do this in
to
Demi
do
Plane.
that?
It's if you go up to like beside your character name, the 3 dashes.
Oh, okay.
It'll take you to character builder.
Right.
Demi
Okay,
Plane.
got it.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So if for anyone who watching at home is not already familiar with the mechanics of Daggerheart leveling up, the party has now just reached level 4, the highest level of tier 2, which is of Daggerheart. And so when you are leveling up, let's see, I think you choose 2 of the boxes. So you would have at level 2, you got let's see. I'm trying to remember how this works because I haven't done it myself. So you're choosing from the options that are on the level up piece of your character sheet though. So if people already know what they're picking, go ahead and say, just so that we're not dealing with like dead air.
Well,
Okay,
go ahead.
I was looking through the domain cards for a level 4 Guardian, and goad them on is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that sounds useful.
Describe how you turn to target within close range, make a presence roll. On a success, the target must mark a stress, and the next time the GM spotlights them, they must target you with an attack which they make with disadvantage. So, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the Book of Grin as my next grimoire to and to access, which is Arcane Deflection. Once per long rest, spend a hope to negate the damage of an attack targeting you or an ally within very close range. Time Lock. Target an object within far range. That object stops in time and space exactly where it is until your next rest. If a creature tries to move it.
So, just so that I understand how this works, because you're all using the demi-plane sheet, which is going to probably prevent you from doing it incorrectly. But when you're looking at just like the paper sheet, there's just a list of different things that you can choose from. And I believe that you just check 2 of those boxes every time you're leveling up, right?
Yeah.
But I believe that also means that like you do each of those once, right? Is that right? So like if one time you did permanently gain a +1 bonus to your evasion, you can't do that again the next time you level up. Is that right?
Right. There are certain ones that you can only do once. There are certain ones that you can do 2 or 3 times.
Right.
Like increase your traits, you can do 3 times, but you can only do it once per level up. So I can't level up both of them.
You can actually do 2 increased traits in one level up.
Yeah, but you get 2 traits that you can increase, but I can't use you basically get 2 options for your level up options, and you can't spend both of those.
Yeah,
and
it also
you can't
traits.
spend both of the same.
Yeah, you can. You can, and each one allows you to.
But what it also says is choose 2 unmarked character traits and gain a permanent +1 bonus to them. You can't increase these stats again until the next tier.
Yeah.
So if you increase your presence when you level up to level 4 or level up to level 3, you can't increase presence again when you go to level 4.
You can increase all 6 of your traits up by 1 per tier.
Great.
And I think it resets again at level 5.
Yeah, tier.
Where you can tier.
Okay, so this where I was getting thrown for a little bit is that one of the things you can choose is to choose an additional domain card, but that means on top of one that you get automatically. Okay, great.
Okay.
For my other options, I take gain an HP slot and increase experiences.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I'm going to swap out Troublemaker for the Book of Grin.
Well, you just you keep the domain cards, but you have only a certain number active at each time.
Right, and the new one goes into your vault, so you have to swap it in order to activate it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Either taking stress
since we're not doing take stress
combat
because,
or
no, take stress if it's not in downtime.
Yeah, I don't mind adding stress to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, also it's not like I'm rushing you out the door or anything.
So
I kind of assumed you might be getting ready to do a rest.
Oh, speaking of which,
do
we harvest any stuff from the dead plants and goop?
Gee,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you?
Well, we're certainly going to try.
I did make a point of putting a little X on the tokens instead of just deleting them.
Yep.
Yeah.
To reflect.
I'm trying to decide what domain card I want.
Yeah.
Because I got 3 really good options for level 4.
Rule of cool. Rule of cool.
Yeah, but they're all cool. That's the thing. All 3 of them are cool.
So
do I want to throw vines? Do I want to be able to do a monk redirect of an attack? Or do I want you know what? I'm going to do a healing field. Yeah.
Gotta go with cool.
If you feel like it. Yep.
I mean, one of the domain cards I could pick was flight. I'm taking flight.
Awesome.
Because now I can fly.
Got a taste of it. Can't let it go.
Exactly. It makes perfect sense of the fiction.
So, I'm
I also added up added some to some stats.
Yeah.
so I am going to uh increase my hope, increase stats, and for my domain card, I am taking Veil of Night. Make a spellcast roll. On a success, I create a temporary curtain of darkness between 2 points within far range. Only I can see through it,
Nice.
and I'm considered hidden to adversaries on the other side of the veil. And I have advantage on attacks I make through the darkness.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be using
Yeah.
that one a bit.
Yeah, I had to put
How is? Oh, go ahead.
I had to put a card in my vault. I put the shadow bind since you use that and I don't, so that's what
Mm-hmm.
went into my vault.
Yeah, I've got to
How
figure
is
out what I'm.
everybody doing on health right now?
I'm down one.
I'm down one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got an armor slot because of that
Okay.
the song.
Okay.
So
I'll be. I was gonna use my new thing, but I'll hold off because it might be useful later.
All right.
Oh,
So, I mean, if you're ready to harvest,
yep.
I
Yep.
think
Yeah, let's do that.
yeah.
yeah.
So I think the of the three shrubs that you fought, one of them was burned up by wildfire. So I think you don't get anything from that one. But
Right.
the other two, you get two ingredients. I'm going to say one of them is sweet because it's got little berries in there. And even though I would say ground shrub berries, you need to be pretty wary at. But I'll say you all are experienced
These
culinary
feasters.
adventurers here. You know how to do the whole progression to how to tell if the berries are poisonous. Do people
Oh yeah.
know this? People should know this. You
No,
do.
I don't
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah, so if you're wondering if a berry is poisonous, there's like a sequence of things that you do. One is like you get some of the juice and you put it a little rubber like a patch on your skin, and then you wait like an hour to see if it reacts at all. Like, does it make any redness or anything like that? And you do that just like on the back of your hand or something like that. And then you would do it if everything's okay there. You do it on a slightly more like sensitive area, like on your lip, just a little bit, and again just to see if it reacts there. And so it's like you
Yeah, and then wait another hour.
yeah, you basically progress a little bit at a time. But in any case, yeah, so you have the little berries, which is one sweet, which is um, animated shrubberies, shrubberies,
Shrubberries.
shrubberries. Um, and
Okay.
then I think you've also got. I think the leaves are bitter.
Okay. How about the little blob of goop left over from the sparks?
Yeah, I
'Cause
think that is too weird.
too weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting some of that.
Yeah. In fact, actually, I think that's also going to have a magic property that I will tell you when you all find out.
So the shrub stuff that's a beast from a
I mean,
beast
in this case,
thing, or?
yes. In this for
Okay.
this terminology, yeah.
So that's
because once it was animated, it's like transformed magically, and it doesn't mean it's meat. It just means that it's not a bloom.
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna call that stuff Spark Splat.
Spark splat.
Spark splat.
Spark Splat. Too weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you have three like ingredient worths of that, and each of those is too weird. In fact, actually, let's make that 3 weird. It's that's powerfully weird. And I'm gonna
Powerfully.
say that
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the others as it is. Is that I'm just noticing that like some of these flavors have strengths between 1 and 3, and I think we've mostly been doing like single, like eat one ingredient for one die worth of flavor, but a lot of these actually can be more than that, like if it's a strong flavor, which as we progress and you have limited amounts of ingredients you can carry, so obviously the more powerful the flavor, the more you get from having that be the one you have, right? But I think we'll leave it still that the shrubberries are one sweet and the shrub leaves are one bitter.
Okay, well, that we have enough spark splat to grab 3 of those. So unless anybody else wants one, I'm scooping up those 3.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just adding the.
And I'm
berries.
throwing this stuff in the pot every time we cook.
Fantastic. So, obviously,
Because this stuff's gotta like fuck you up good.
So you've harvested ingredients, but I think that there's still, if you wanted to do sort of more mystery solving type stuff, you could certainly do that. But, at the very least, you did find that, wherever those sparks came from, they did seem to be themselves sort of like perpetuating the glow.
Right.
But the glow also did seem to be centered on that buried gauntlet.
Yeah.
Hunter is not a particularly curious fellow, so I'm not like doing anything to try to figure out where everybody went or why. Personally, I am curious, and I would like someone else to do that.
Well, just to be sure, there is none of the glow remaining. And
that's correct. So it was glowing still just a little bit, but then when you touched it and it sparked you, that like all the glow stopped.
So so the hypothesis I have is this is our friend who's been dispatching the Patchwork Knights, and they kind of induce this magical effect here, which has been infecting this area that we've stopped. Although we have that giant hydra that's sitting in the other infected area.
Yeah, like so that's a working theory, but there's obviously
it's
like
only
more
theory.
to this than and
I'm wondering if the Papydra had spent so long and grew so big that it gained its own aura, and thus when it moved into the cave, it
made its own little nest.
Yeah.
Or not so long nest.
So
I mean, that is still a problem for this area. If there's nobody around, it's still a problem.
Well, there's nobody around, so is it really a problem?
Stuff like, plants propagate.
Yeah.
Is that, depending on
there is not another Papydra with which it can make little Papydras.
How many trees does it take to make a forest?
I'll also remind you that when it roared, it spit little seeds at you.
Yes. So it can definitely.
If any of us gave a rat's ass about what happened to this place, we'd want to go in there and kill that thing.
I think I definitely would want to look around for if there's any sort of writings, like any sort of I guess there's plaques or whatever, but like any records.
I think you can go along and look at all of the buildings, but I think, as I indicated before,
they're all empty.
Someone, whether it was the people who were originally here or someone who came later, someone has very thoroughly gone through and taken anything of that kind. So there are some like plaques of the on the statues and stuff, but they only just have the names of the virtues that are being indicated. So like whatever records there once were here have been taken by someone. But that's not to say that someone, and a party of adventurers with various powers might not come up with some way to find out more information. But it's just the sort of thing that might need a roll of some kind.
Right.
Don't look at me. All these places are made out of stone. I don't know nothing about that.
Let's see. Well, I would like to roll to see if I can figure out something, figure out more.
Tell me.
Yeah. Like, perhaps instinct.
Okay.
To just
Well, but
like
don't tell me which trait you're doing. Tell me what your character is doing. You pick your trait when we actually roll, thought, but yeah.
Curious thought is graves, like a grave site. Is there bodies have to go somewhere. And she's heard about lots of tales about history being uncovered in graves.
Gosh, okay. No, that's good.
Yeah.
I did say that we would need to do a roll. So the idea is you're looking for if there's any indication of. Yeah, okay. I think go ahead and make a roll for me. And I think this instinct sounds appropriate.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody willing to assist?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I think you're looking for. I'm looking for like a 15. Which I said just as you were rolling. Well, but look at that. That's a 19.
With hope.
Without any assistance.
All right. So good. Yeah. So here's what I'll give you on this idea. You don't find anything of that kind, but that's weird, right? I'm basically saying, like, if people lived here, surely they would have had to have something, right? Like, it's not like this is really a coastal city and they can bury people at sea. It's just like a lake down there, like an underground lake. And you don't really see any indication of that. And even looking at like all of the statues and everything, like, you don't really see anything that looks like a memorial of any kind. It's like statues to the various virtues that they espouse. But it is a little weird now that you pointed out. They don't have a graveyard. They don't have, mausoleums. They don't have anything like that. But they don't seem to.
Did these people just not die?
Everything
I'm actually
dies.
thinking they didn't live here. I'm thinking that this was maybe created as like a facsimile of what we think they were like.
A stage set.
Yeah. Because this isn't old enough
to be thousands of years old. The construction is too new.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's an awful lot of effort to go through for a play.
Yeah, it's
Basilius, based on the lighting that you just saw, it's also a fair amount of effort spent to make it lit up like it's on the surface.
Yeah, or maybe they planned to come here, but something happened and they left.
Set this up as their future home and never got to actually. So yeah, that's the question. Is it a question of everything's been removed or nothing was actually ever here? So, like in the building here, we saw it was emptied, but does it look emptied or does it look like it was nothing was actually ever put there in the first place to be taken? You understand what that distinction?
Yeah,
it does look like there are, occasional like scuffs on the stone floor that suggest that there might have at one time been things
Okay.
there that are not there now. I will say that.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if it wasn't the Patchwork Knights that took it away, though. Maybe the Patchwork Knights have been in operation longer than we've suspected. And,
Hmm.
maybe there was, because if the moats were created by the gauntlet, that gauntlet belonged to a Patchwork Knight, right?
Oh, without question. I think that's a safe
That's
assumption.
I honestly have a hard time imagining it not.
Yeah. Or at
Okay.
least the circumstances where the moats could exist optimally was created by the gauntlet, as well as the where the plants could exist, the animated plants could exist. I wonder if the moats are what actually control the Patchwork Knights.
They certainly animate stuff.
Yeah, they
Does
animate stuff, and you guys have told us that when you attacked that that just the armor, and it was lying inert, you attacked it and there was that same blowback, right?
Mm-hmm.
yes, there was. Are the are um Kira would like to kind of just focus like on like just the plants, and are they still rustling like she saw before?
The sort of mystery wind is lessened but not gone. So it doesn't happen as much, but there's still the occasional little sort of like
Okay.
the wind has calmed but not vanished.
Huh. This. Hmm. Now, now the thing I'm wondering is how did this gauntlet get below where the Papydra was? Presuming
It
that
was
it
it
pulled
was
itself out.
planted underneath the papaya tree, and
So what I will reiterate, and this is not confirming any particular answer here, but the bottom of this hole has a bunch of loose soil because it was sort of like something was there and sort of came up, right? And so like the sides
Yeah.
were loose and everything. And you saw it sort of like partially uncovered. So I think you are not able to tell, was it buried underneath before
Oh,
something
it
came
might have
out of the
been
hole,
on top of
or
the
could it
soil.
have been dropped into the hole once?
Ah,
mm-hmm.
Or so the point is that it was in the hole, but it's not. I don't think you have any certainty that it was somehow buried before the hole was made.
okay.
It might have been, but you can't tell. All you know is that it was in the hole when you found it. So like when I said like there was dirt on it, it was like partially buried. I just meant like the light, the
Yeah. Okay.
so yeah. So I'm
I
basically just
wonder.
saying you can't. You can't confirm one way or the other.
I wonder if taking a rest here will illuminate anything at all. Taking, you know,
I mean
if
the other place to
dreams will
invest.
show.
Yeah, the other place to investigate, unfortunately, is where that Hydra is, because that's the remaining unnatural place. But it's,
Yeah.
I wonder if we could lure the Papydra back here, because the lights up above had a I, I'm they had an impact on the shrubs.
Right. So if we
And
could
the
kite
Papydra left here for a reason. It likes the cave.
it,
Could we
it,
lure it back here?
it might be that might
Don't-
weaken it enough that we could take it. In other words,
I'm
we go
not
we go
sure.
we
I-
go in, we attack it, we kite it out, and we bring it fight
Yeah,
its way
that
back here.
kiting's gonna be real easy in the boat.
Well,
that-
I've got shoes. I can kite it.
Boat shoes.
I'm not saying it's a 100% great plan, but it does irk me that the fruits, pun intended, Basile says a lot of the Patchwork Knights remains here. There's nobody here. That's true, but it's still their evil, their malevolence remains. Isn't it our interest to try to stamp that out, since we're going to face them anyway? Or am I acting too much like a paladin and not enough like a sorcerer?
You could be
I
Sorkin.
think
That was the other game. That's not this game.
I'm wondering if I don't know. It is so many mysteries and honestly so little time.
Well, in that note, we are closing in on 9 o'clock, so perhaps we shall crane shot away from the Golden Nuggets as they discuss
Uh-oh.
their next choice, and we can return next time to find out where their adventure will take them on so many levels.
So
So many levels.
Yes.
All the levels.